Hello everyone, T-Man978. This is the most chipper I'm gonna be in this video. Not because this is a bad toy, but that's not my real personality. Anyway, this is Cluck from Fortnite Victory Royale series and Fortnite the game series. But here's this stuff. This box feels really heavy. I know he's a big character in the game, or at least he looks like it, but it feels like they put a lot of plastic in him. And he comes with 4 accessories. I'm pretty sure they have some weight to them as well. But I've been wanting this guy probably the most out of all the characters outside of Lambro. And now here he is. If you've been tuned into social media or have been to Target, you've seen that this and Shadow Meowscles has been on clearance everywhere. So this was a really extremely cheap, good price. I decided to buy another one. And at some point in this video, if you're watching it before this date right here, I'll tell you how you can get this from me for free at some point in this video. It's not going to be at the end. It's going to be randomly in the video, so watch it. All right, here is Cluck out of the packaging, and it is exceptional. It's awesome. It just has, unfortunately, like one of the other figures I reviewed this week, a massive fatal flaw that just takes the joy out of everything. But it's so awesome outside of that one thing, and if you have patience, maybe you can get around it, or maybe there are some fixes, like to update the people on what I'm talking about as far as this RC. Like her body would come apart just by doing this, but now I've actually fixed that. You see, it didn't even come apart. I put some Gorilla Glue on this little peg right here, so now when I connect it, it actually connects together tight. So I might do, well, I already did it, but I could do a separate video, or if you're watching this, you don't even need that second video. But let's get into his good things. Number one, he comes with this primal shotgun. I like this. He probably could have used more paint, but I'm trying to tell. It looked like there was a subtle wash on this, but I don't think it is. So it just has the separate purple piece, the separate brown piece. Where it could have used more paint is right here, so that can look like somebody's spinal column, like an animal spinal column. But yeah, I mean, it's still good. These accessories right here, like this back bling, I forgot what it's called, this egg backpack right here, super detailed, and it's like it's like a solid piece. I dropped it on purpose. Look at that. They painted the buckles, they painted right there, the whole Easter egg thing, the red thing right there. They didn't paint these inside straps or whatever, but this is like almost a solid piece. I can squeeze it a little bit, but look at that. That's a big chunk right there. Then you come with these drumstick harvesting tools, which are highly freaking detailed. Look at that. Focus on it. So they put the smiley face on there. You can actually spin this bone around right there. They have the cut right here with that painted meat on the inside. Then you got this one, same deal, where you can spin this. They got the face on there, sort of upset. Why? Because he has a bite taken out of him. And then he has the separate bone detail inside, molded in there. Like, can I pry at that? But it's like separated. Like, that's a lot of effort for these drumstick pieces. So just the accessories alone are cool. Then we have Cluck himself. He has the detailed Easter egg shell on his head. You got these straps hanging down that are separate. You got the shoulder pad eggshells right there. The body is covered with a more pliable overlay right here. This shell right here is like a diaper piece over top of the hard plastic inside of there, and it's like soft in the middle, so you don't have to worry about that when you kick forward. Here are the gloves. I think they probably skipped some detail on the gloves. Here's his back, by the way. You got the Easter egg grenades. Then you have the shell pieces right here on the kneecaps, which are separate pieces. And the shell piece on the foot. It's not just painted, it's a separate piece. So that's a lot going on. Each one of these characters gets their own unique mold, and that's awesome. There are a ton of repaint characters they could have done, but they're giving us like all unique characters right off the top. And you want to know one more cool thing? If you're in the United States over 18, subscribe to my channel and put this hashtag right here in the comments before the date right here. I'll send you that Sky and Ollie set that I was talking about. If you are under 18, get your parent to subscribe to my channel. And please tell them to put the notifications on, because on this date, mark your calendar or set an alarm. Like on this date, I will be giving out the results to whoever's winning. So if you're the winner, you need to contact me. I only wait like 5 days. If I don't hear from the person in 5 days, I do the contest over again. And he comes with the 4 main accessories, but if you wanted to, and I'll show you how this head works, you could take off the dog tags, but you have the head, the overlay piece, and this is what I was talking about with that Stranger Things figure, the Demogorgon. It's a channel. Like, that's a lot of range off of just that. So that is neat. And like, if you go over this, you can make it go back even further. So that's a lot of range on that. But let me put this piece back on. I just wanted you to see that that could come off. But let's go and get into the articulation. Like I was showing, you can rock this. It's mostly all the way forward right there. But you can rock that back a lot so he can look up. Then the head can rotate on the ball joint. This piece can rotate. But you can get a little bit of wiggle on that. The shoulders have a lot. There's a lot of sculpt right there so that the arm can actually open up more. And it does have a butterfly joint there. You do, of course, it can rotate with the shell piece. You get a rotation right here. The way they sculpted this, you get more than 90 degrees, even though you got the feathers in a way. This wrist rotates and go in and out like that, but this one goes up and down like that. The upper torso, you get a lot. This is on like a dumbbell joint, I believe. So you get all that with just that. Then you got the ball at the bottom. So put that together, you get all that back. And then you get this forward right here. And of course you can rotate with this, and you can rotate the lower body and tilt, because the lower body is on a ball. The legs you can kick freaking all the way back. You can kick up beyond 90. You go out to the side. The swivel is right here. You get double pinless right there. And now right here. Now this is a separate piece, but it's a square peg. Do not twist that. You'll rip it off. Down here, I think this must be a square peg as well, because I can't get that to rotate either. So this is one of the few figures that doesn't have a swivel and a boot swivel. This is supposed to be ratcheted. I might have to put some floor polish or something in there, and you get an ankle pivot. Pegs on the bottom of the feet. This leg, same articulation, but right here, this rotates. For whatever reason, this isn't one solid piece, so you do get a little bit of twisty right there, because this ankle is tighter at that ankle joint, the forward and back motion, so that bends. And here's what brings me to the fatal flaw. his body is solid. This is a solid chunk. This is a solid chunk basically. And these legs are very skinny. And you saw the gummy nature down there. And this ankle right there is not locked. Getting him to just stand up is a test in patience. You can get him to stand up for about 10 seconds. And then he's either going to fall forward or fall back, or he's going to stand still for once because I'm trying to prove a point. But right here we can see that if you with enough patience, you can do that. You can get, no, there we go. But every pose that I put him in, even if I like try to pose the legs and type in a fighting stance, he seems to always fall over, and I don't know if I can do anything to combat that. Like, I appreciate them putting all the plastic in him that they did. Like, the amount of effort and paint and sculpting and tooling that they put into these, and they don't do that for like Marvel Legends. Like, it is amazing and I appreciate it. But in this guy's case right here, he should have been, his upper body should have been solid. I don't even know if they like tested him, or maybe I just have a bum copy. Like, y'all let me know. I haven't watched any reviews. I wanted to be surprised, but I can't get him into any pose where he just stays. Like, he's either going to fall backward or fall forward, and it's frustrating. Well, having an action figure stand is a must. Like, I can't even, like, even in this pose right here, like, I'm either going to have to find a way to tighten up his joints. This one right here, I definitely want to put some super glue in that. If this doesn't rotate, I don't even know why they made that a separate piece. That hinders things a ton. And I definitely need to tighten this up. If maybe those two things right there were tighter, we might be in a better situation. I don't know. But an action figure stand is an absolute must if you want to have this guy. Like, outside of that, he is freaking spectacular. It like upsets me that he's so spectacular, but he has this stability problem because he is so freaking heavy. All right, here's a height comparison with some other Fortnite figures. And I like how they are not all the same scale. Like, most of the male and females are the same height, but like this is all over the place. Like, these two are the same height, while Meowscles is a little bit taller. But thank you for not falling, man cake. Thank you. But here you are with that. Here are some other varying action figures from Hasbro. And this is a 6-inch line, by the way. So long story short, this thing is awesome. When I took it out the box, I was super impressed posing him around, moving him. Like, even with all this neck stuff, I was like, wow. And I thought this would definitely get in the way of his elbow bend. Nope. And I thought the eggshell would be hard and get in the way. Nope. I was crazy impressed and happy with everything until I tried standing him up. So just know going in, if you plan on buying this figure, you need an action figure stand, because he is not gonna stand up if your luck is like mine. And I'm imagining it will be, because these legs are not that solid, and then they have stuff like this gummy nature right here in the middle right there. That's a killer. And like I said, maybe if I tighten up this right here, that would help something. And if I found a way to make this solid, maybe I can put some Gorilla Glue in there so that won't move anymore. Maybe. I don't know. Please don't expect an update. Maybe it will. I do have my Gorilla Glue over here, so maybe I'll try it after I stop filming. But anywho, I like them, but that fatal flaw. If you like him enough, I'm gonna have a link in the description to where you can buy it on Amazon. But anyway, thank you for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos.